Vince Scully Avenue. Welcome to Dodger Stadium. Interleague Baseball on MLB The Show. It's the New York Yankees taking on the Los Angeles Dodgers. Pitch coming at you right after the break. And pitching in this game, Shohei Ohtani. What do we need to know here?
A power pitcher that is going to pitch aggressively with the fastball. His fastball velocity ranks near the top in the league. Will also throw the slider, but if you're a hitter, be ready for the fastball. You're going to see a few of them during your at-bat.
Catcher challenge. We'll take another look. That one finds the zone, and the count even 1-1.
Definitely a swing and miss slider down and in. He finished that really well. Just couldn't get him to offer at it.
Challenge from behind the dish here. 2-1 pitch is in there, and the count is even. Ground ball up the middle. That's a base hit.
Just kept it simple. Played pepper with the middle of the infield and took it back where it came from, and there's just no one there to knock it down.
Aaron Judge now at the plate as he swings through strike one. Comes up empty. Swings through that, and it's a strikeout. And Judge is down on strikes. Here's a look at Aaron Boone's lineup for the Yankees. Grisham leads off first with one away. Foul ball left side. He'll see another.
You can see he was trying to stay back long enough to handle the off-speed pitch, but just a little tardy on the fastball.
Foul ball. It stays 0-2. Ball one there.
Well, this is a guy that can be frustrating for pitchers because he fouls off so many pitches and grinds out the at-bat. I'm sure there's some times where a pitcher would rather just give up a first pitch single than have to waste 6 or 7 pitches on one hitter.
Giancarlo Stanton at the plate with 2 away. Swings through that one. And a swing and a miss there. Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball. Swings through it for the K. And he's registered. Shohei Ohtani steps to the plate for the Dodgers. This one smoked on its way out of here. A solo shot. And that one fouled off. The 0-1. And that's fouled off. The real threats are coming up. Already given up a home run in this inning. He's going to really have to bear down. Fights that one away, and the count remains 0-2.
Always exciting to see a leadoff home run in an inning. Kind of gets the offense fired up, and you start to expect a big inning.
That one blasted deep to right. Carrying well. Going gone.
Back-to-back homers all. It's a special feeling at the ballpark, especially if it's your team that does it and those guys get to slap hands at home plate. This is the kind of thing that can really fire up a ball club.
Here's Mookie to hit. And that one fouled off. Lifted in the air, left field, pretty well struck. Bellinger makes the grab, and there's one down. Here's the Dodgers lineup now. They're dealing with a top-level arm on the mound, so this figures to be a tough matchup for them. What's the key to the offense today, Singy?
Well, against a talented pitcher, it's crucial to disrupt his rhythm.
Drilled out towards left center field. That's well struck. High bounce over the fence for an automatic double.
Well, there's something really nice about getting yourself an automatic double like that. You get to stroll into second base without having to worry about a throw or getting your uniform dirty. And now you're just looking for the next hitter to kind of do the same thing. Maybe put one in the gap so you can jog home as well.
Man at second. Oh, 2 now. On a line. Can't get there. Should be extra bases. Here comes Freddie around third. He'll score easily. And they take a 3-run lead.
Picks himself up at RBI. Loud contact, leads to the double. I mean, you could tell it had extra bases written all over it as it jumped off of his stick.
Max Muncy at the dish. He swings and misses at the first pitch. 0-1. Hard liner. He makes the grab. Throw behind the runner. They've got him doubled off. Back here in L.A. On now to the top half of inning number 2.
They're off to a great start, 3-run lead after their first inning, but so important to be airtight defensively. Don't give away extra outs and allow that other club to get back in this ballgame.
Bounces into the outfield for a base hit. Man aboard on the leadoff single. Jazz Chisholm Jr. now. And that is out of play. Next offering is fouled back. And a foul ball. He stays alive. Rice on at first. Nobody out. Got him swinging. And that's 4 strikeouts. That one lifted to left. Hernandez on his way over, but misjudges this one, and it falls. Quick throw back in. Lead runner holds at second with 1 gone. Jose Caballero in the box now. Takes strike 1. Swing and a miss. That's the sweeper. And Chris behind the plate today, James Kingsley, known for being a little generous on the edges. Runs it up to 96 to record the punch out.
Just locked him up right there for the second out, and that's an at-bat he's probably going to be thinking about for a little while. Didn't pull the trigger. Not how you want to go down in an RBI spot, so now you got to hope your teammate behind you can pick you up.
Strike 2, and there's a real chance they get out of this without allowing a run. Battling here as he fouls it away. Ohtani, one of the best strikeout pitchers in the game, and that certainly is a benefit to him when he's in a spot like this.
Yeah, if you're going to be in the game in high leverage situations, you've got to be able to get the swing and miss and put hitters away.
2 on, 2 outs. This one gets away as he can't handle it behind the plate. Both runners advance on the pass ball. 2 in scoring position. The 2-2.
Oh, this is a real get.
Got him looking. He battled for a long time. Bottom of the second, and at the plate for the Dodgers, Teoscar Hernandez. That one ripped left field. Carrying well. Out of here. A solo shot. Ripped on a line, and that's got extra bases written all over it. Now he'll turn for second. And he starts his afternoon off right with a double.
Everything came together perfectly for him right there. Against good pitchers, you've got to take advantage of the mistakes. That was right in his wheelhouse, and he didn't miss a stitch.
Now at the plate, Alex Freeland. Hammers that one deep left field, and forget it. A two-run blast. It's their second home run. Pitching change here, number 39. He's into the game with the bases empty. Back to the top of the Dodgers order. Here's Ohtani. And first offering is fouled off.
With how good these offenses are, there's a lot of ball game left.
And a foul ball. Fights it off. He'll see another. And it's fouled off. They'll do it again. Nobody out with 3 runs in already this frame. Bottom half of inning number 2. Stays alive. The 0-2. Got it. One away.
Clearly fooled on that curveball and tried to hold up the swing, but it didn't matter anyway. Pitch caught the zone, so he'd have been better off just letting that thing fly and hoping to make some sort of contact.
Hammered down the right side, but foul. The 0-1. Foul ball. This one in the air, center field. Grisham under this one. And there's 2 down. Here's Mookie Betts. Fly to left his first time. Swing and a ground ball. In plenty of time to first. That ends the frame. But 2 round trippers in this inning. The long ball was working. It's now a 6-0 ball game. You're watching Major League Baseball on The Show. Back here at Chavez Ravine, and stepping in for New York, Trent Grisham.
Run support and having a lead is nice, but it can be challenging for some pitchers. I think keeping the mindset to attack instead of trying to be too fine and have too much finesse. Go after hitters and get quick outs.
In the air to left center. Pajes has a beat on it. And a quick out, number 1. And here's a look at how he's using his pitches in this one.
Judge.
Judge comes up empty there.
Now this guy is just filling up the strike zone right now. Don't want to get yourself in an 0-2 hole. You better be ready to pull the trigger on the first pitch.
The 0-1. That one at triple digits.
If he doesn't get a knock right here, that pitch he just took is going to eat at him for a while. You might not see another pitch like that from a top-level guy like this.
There comes an 0-2 to Judge. Got him looking for the K. Picks up strikeout number 7.
Quite the start to this game on the mound. Looking very dangerous to these hitters. 7 punch-outs already. So this lineup hasn't had much success trying to figure him out. I'm impressed with what we're seeing here.
Swing and a ball lifted in the air. And that is that. So they go quietly there. We move on to the bottom of inning number 3. It's the Dodgers 6 and the Yankees nothing. Back here at Dodger Stadium. Now it's the Dodger cleanup hitter, Freddie Freeman. Hammered down the right side, but foul. The 0-1. Lined into right. And makes the grab. 1 down.
Up next for the Dodgers, catcher Will Smith.
Ripped, but it curls foul.
Well, he got a first pitch breaking ball right there that he clearly liked the look of. Just needed to let it travel a little longer.
0-1 now. That's a bullet, but it goes foul. And the 0-2. On the ground to the left. And that's a fair ball. So they get a man aboard with a 1-out single. Here comes Max Muncy. He's 0 for 1. Swing and blast one down the line. It's gone if it's fair, but it hooks foul.
Oh, it's a really good pass to the ball right there. Just a little bit too quick. He's got to find a way. Just let it travel a hair more.
No question about this one. It's out of here. Max Muncy, a 2-run homer. And they add on. That's their 5th homer of the game.
Man, they're all getting into the action. It's starting to feel like a home run derby up here.
That one hammered, but pulled foul. The 0-1. Foul ball there. Here's the 0-2. This one smoked. Could be trouble. Around first, heading for 2. Relay throw to second. In safely. It's a double and his 2nd hit.
2 hits for him in this one, both for extra bases. Got to feel good about that. Nice line drive to the pull side right there, but he didn't spin off of it. That's the key. You still have to extend through the baseball in order to hit a line drive like that.
Ripped, but it curls foul. Man at second. Laced down the line. Could be extra bases. Hernandez around third. He will score. And they now lead by 9. Pulls into second. That's an RBI double. Alex Freeland steps to the plate for the Dodgers. He's already homered here in this one. Ripped to first. Caught. Applies the tag, and they get 2. Double play. Inning ends, and that stops the bleeding. Well, this game isn't very close, Singy. Let's see if we got any messages from those tuning in today.
I know we got some good stuff in there.
All right, Singy, we've been in all the press boxes. You got best press box food.
I'd say press box food because of the ice cream. We have to go Philadelphia. Yeah.
Shout out to our guy Frank.
Yes. New York for me is pretty good. Yankees?
Yeah, solid.
Yeah.
One away.
Up next for the
One out
Yankees,
man at first.
baseman,
So
Jazz
up next for New York, Jazz Chisholm Jr.
Hey.
And a strike right through there. That one in triple digits.
Inside, ball one.
Comes up empty. That's strike two. Struck him out swinging. Strikeout number 8.
Kind of weird pitch and a weird swing on that strikeout. It's just a slider that caught a lot of the plate. I'd say a very hittable location. But in the box, I think he just gave up on it way too early. And by the time he realized it was dropping into the zone, he just fires off a really poor swing.
Swings through that one. It's a strikeout. Back here in L.A., their offense has produced a lot of hits so far, as we see from the spray chart.
And they've really been peppering left field, as you can see from the graphic right here. Might be tough. For the defense to slide a bit towards that side.
Hammered down the right side, but foul. And a foul ball. The 0-2. Into the outfield, base hit. And a good start to the inning. So here's Kyle Tucker now. He's already homered in this game. This one ripped, but foul to the right. That's a bullet, but it goes foul. The 0-2. And they'll do it again. Line drive. Makes the grab. Now a throw to first, and he won't get back in time. It's a double play.
Well, we assume it, but not all double plays are 6-4 threes or something like that. Right there, it's just sort of a combination of good defense and poor base running, and probably more of the latter. That's a big turn of events in this inning, though.
On the ground, and foul ball. Two down, nobody on. We're here in the bottom of the fourth. That one hammered, but pulled foul. Betts swings and drives one. This one's well struck. Going, gone.
The hitter recognizes that breaking ball.
So two down, and next will be the cleanup hitter, Freddie Freeman, 1 for 2. And he hits a ground ball right side, and it goes just foul. Hammered down the right side, but foul. Two down, nobody on. And he grounds one to the right side. He takes it himself to the bag, and that'll do it. Mookie Betts brings the noise on this home run. It's now 10-zip. Back here at Chavez Ravine. And stepping in for the Yankees, Jose Caballero.
You know, these Yankees just aren't putting great swings on the baseball in this one. They're trying to find ways to drive the ball with some authority, but it's just not happening for them so far. 0 extra base hits in the game, so it's been tough for them to get anything going.
And there's one down.
One place to start in terms of turning the offense around is pitch selection. I think if they get a little more selective about what pitches they're going after, we'll start seeing better contact.
And that is in for a strike. 0-2. That's foul off to the right side. Keeps the AB going. 0-2 now. Ground ball left side. Muncy sends it to first. And the first two set down in the top of the fifth. Now it's Trent Grisham to the plate. That one at triple digits.
He must have been looking for something else because he gave up on that pitch a little early. It was right down Main Street. Probably not going to see a better pitch to hit in this at bat.
The Yankees with a lot of ground to make up. And we're at the top of the fifth.
Looking sharp, just a strike away from 5 shutout innings.
Gets a piece there. We'll do it again. Hacks and misses. It's a strikeout. Back here at Dodger Stadium, ready to go for the last half of the inning. Will Smith steps to the plate for the Dodgers. Hard ground ball, base knock. So a runner aboard to start the inning.
Having himself a really nice game at the plate. There was nothing cheap about the way he got that one through the infield. That was ripped, caught out in front, and didn't get under it like he would have liked, but definitely put a good swing on it.
Hammered down the right side, but foul.
You know, these Dodgers really impressing me with the quality of their bats in this one. It's been fun getting a chance to see them go to work. They keep finding themselves behind in the count, but it really hasn't mattered in this one. 7 of their hits have come in disadvantaged counts, and I think that helps create a mental advantage for these guys.
On the ground, right side, fair ball. And now runners at the corners, nobody out.
Back against the wall with 2 strikes, but found a way. Got the top of the ball a little bit, but not much. That was hit pretty hard through the infield, so I think he'll be happy with that swing. Definitely generated some good bat speed.
And now Teoscar Hernandez on the ground to the left. And that's just foul.
So with that fastball approach in mind, it'll be interesting to see if we see any adjustments in terms of the pitch calling.
That ball's foul.
Clearly there's been a need to mix it up a little bit more than they have.
Foul ball still 0-2. Fair ball. One run across. Bellinger returns it to the infield. Runner holds it third, so just one across on the play. Well, he delivers in a huge spot right there.
Oh, he's so dialed in. I don't think he even realizes how much pressure exists out there. Very easy swing, nice and relaxed. This is the type of approach you want to see guys take in this situation.
Swing and a ground ball. Just foul down the right field line. Wow.
I think ultimately you want to tie him up, get the ball in on the plate so that he can't get the barrel to it and hit it to the outfield.
Hot shot, and he can't knock it down. One run's in. Here comes the throw. Save. In comes the run from second. And the lead continues to grow. Aaron Boone makes his way. So they bring on the veteran, Ryan Yarbrough.
I think it's got to be a little tough coming in out of the pen when your guys are trailing so big on the scoreboard. Just doesn't have the same intensity to it, but he's got to find a way because these batters count the same for his stats, obviously, regardless of the score.
Man at second. And that's a base hit. Here comes Pages around third. Tag, and he's out at the plate.
The base runner did a great job of making that a close play at the plate with an excellent slide. Made the catcher work to get out there and put down the tag. The throw was on the money, and that's what made the difference. Big-time play to cut down a run.
Ohtani now in the box. Comes up empty with a swing there. Here comes the 0-1. And he can't come up with it. Flips it, and it's in time. It wasn't the smoothest play you'll see today, but they still get the out. Lays out, but he can't squeeze it. The throw is still in time, and they do. We're back with a look at key moments so far in this one. Leading off, Aaron Judge. And he grounds one back up the middle. Base hit. That was smoked through the infield. Man aboard on the leadoff single. Popped up left side. Muncy settles underneath it. Brings it in. And there's one down. Giancarlo Stanton to the plate now. And there's the strike.
I'm impressed by the number of first pitch strikes. He's not afraid of contact. Some guys, they'll nibble just because they don't want to get hit hard. That's not what we're seeing here.
Cut on and miss. Struck him out. And there are 2 outs.
It gets talked about a lot, but a good high fastball in a 2-strike situation, it's just become such a problem for hitters in more recent years. But with all of the emphasis by pitchers on developing that spin rate, having a good grip on the baseball, those high fastballs, they kind of look like to the hitter that they're rising, even though they're not, but they're not decreasing in velocity and spin rate. So very difficult to get the barrel on it.
Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball. Here's the 0-2. And that's a strikeout looking. Went back to the fastball, and it was effective. Make it 6 shutout innings for him out there now. It's Major League Baseball on the show. Back here in L.A., well, we go bottom 6. Mookie Betts steps to the plate for the Dodgers. In the air, left field, Bellinger in a full sprint. Snags it on the run. 1 pitch and 1 out.
Up next for the Dodgers, first baseman, Freddie Freeman.
Drilled in the air, high and deep right field. Back there. Out of here. A home run off the foul pole. He shoots one out to right. And they add a run.
Freddie has such a smooth swing. He makes these home runs look so effortless. Well, he really crushed that thing down the line, and everyone had to hold their breath until it clanked off the pole. And every time that happens, it just kind of feels like a trick shot or something. But really, it's just a stroke of luck that it stays fair long enough.
One out, base is empty, and a run in here in the bottom of the 6th. Fouled off left side. Yarbrough, a tall lefty, 215 pounds, and he was drafted in the 4th round back in 2014. Good job to fight that one off. The 0-2. And that one hammered. And foul ball. On the ground to third. And it stays fair. So a man aboard now with one away.
Oh, this has been a really nice game at the plate for him. He looks locked in. Smash that one through the infield for the knock. When it's hit that hard, it makes it very tough on the infielders to make any sort of play.
Now it's Max Muncy, that funky Muncy. And the lefty with the 0-1. Tap foul at the plate. Cuts and misses. It's a strikeout. Here's Teoscar Hernandez. 3 for 3 with a homer and 2 doubles. Base hit. The throw in. There's the tag. They get him. And that's the inning. 1 scores in the inning coming on this solo home run. 7th inning coming up. Back here at Chavez Ravine. We go to the top of the 7th. Jazz Chisholm Jr. stepping in now for the Yankees. And immediately pumps in a strike to the left-handed hitter.
This lineup is having a tough time finding a good rhythm at the plate. Their swings are disjointed, which tells me they're having issues with pitch recognition.
High fly ball, right field. Tucker should have this one. Takes it in for the out. And I think Dave Roberts is coming out of the dugout. Ohtani will depart. Great effort out of him as he exits in line for the win. We'll tell you about the new pitcher when we get back. And we've got ourselves a pitching change. Will Klein.
And you know, bullpen guys can struggle sometimes when they're called upon with big leads because it just doesn't have the same intensity as a tight game. So we'll see how sharp he is. Your mental toughness matters in situations like this as well.
Got him. 2 gone now.
I got to think that was the plan all the way. He set him up with the high fastball and then bury that curveball down low to get him swinging. Now, especially with how effective pitchers work up in the zone these days, that's a devastating combination.
Right through there for a strike. Fouled off, and they'll do it again. 2 down, nobody on. High fly ball lifted in the air right field. And that's the 3rd out. 1-2-3 go the Yankees. But this one's pretty much over. 14-0. Set for the last half of the 7th. And at the plate for the Dodgers, Andy Pajas. Have to say, he's one of the most impressive young players I've seen in recent years.
Well, no question about it. His future is very bright. The city, the organization, both are excited about him. He has a...
Oh, this one high and deep. Way back there. And foul as it bangs off the fence. And foul ball. When you think about it, he may be in the league for the next 10 or 15 years. Ripped to third and caught.
Up next for the Dodgers, second baseman, Alex Freeland.
Hard hit down the line and left. 2 away.
Up next for the Dodgers.
Back to the top of the order now. And here's the slugger who starts at DH, Shohei Ohtani. Base hit. That was smoke through the infield. So a 2-out knock keeps the inning alive. And his hot hitting continues.
They kept him in the yard that time, but all he's doing now is passing the baton, and everything seems to get started around this guy.
Ripped to right. And that will end the inning. 1 left for L.A. Back here at Dodger Stadium, we're at the top of the 8th. Austin Wells stepping in now for the Yankees. And first offering is fouled off. To the right side, Freeland sends it to first. Leadoff man is out here in the 8th. Got the bat going too soon. It's strike 2. Battling here as he fouls it away. Some heat there at 98 miles an hour.
Not the best location with the fastball on strike 3, but when you're pumping high 90s, you'll get away with some of those. More margin for error. You know, the fastball has become such a huge strikeout pitch in the sport. And I think a lot of it has to do with all the attention and emphasis on improved spin rates. These fastballs are just exploding out of the pitcher's hands and jumping through the zone.
That one fouled hard the other way. 2 down, nobody on. And we're at the top of the 8th. Strike 2.
This guy's not wasting any pitches. Hitters got to get into swing mode. This is a good time to expand the zone. Throw something maybe down in the dirt.
99 miles per hour to finish him off. The Dodgers out front here, 14-0.
Now pitching for the
Jake
Yankees.
Bird on the pitch out of the pen here.
And with the big deficit on the scoreboard, he almost has to just put that out of his mind. Every outing matters for relievers and their numbers, but I think it's tough to get up for this type of appearance the same way you would for one in a close game.
Line to left. That's a base hit. And a good start to the inning.
Man, those are the types of hits where you don't feel any vibration in your hands whatsoever. Such a good feeling. Tried to get inside on him, but he was ready for it. Just kept his hands in and turned on the pitch. Quick bat through the zone.
Here's your 1. Pulled hard, but it's a foul ball. The Dodgers up big in this one. Here, the bottom half of the 8th inning. And that's a fair ball. The batter now will be Will Smith. On the ground.
Foul ball.
And it goes just foul. Here comes the 0-1. Now this is a rocket to left. Bellinger takes it in for the out. And there's 1 down.
Up next for the Dodgers,
Ground ball right side, and that's just foul. Two on, one out. This one ripped, but foul to the right. Towards first, takes it to the bag. That's one. The tag, and he's out of the play. And that's a double. Back here in L.A., all set to start the ninth in this one. Cody Bellinger stepping. This one swung on and hit well. Way back there. Gone. And they're on the board. It's 14-1.
That gives this offense something to celebrate for the first time in this one.
Ball one. Klein, the tall righty, 26 years old, and he was a fifth-round pick in 2020. Here's a 1-2. Knocks that one away, and we'll do it again. Got him swinging for the K. And a strikeout for the first out here in the ninth.
Oh, you got to be pretty quick with the bat speed these days. So many guys throwing in the upper 90s, and you see the velocity on that one. Just tough to catch up to. I mean, guys are coming in, and they're going max effort. They're not looking to go a long distance. They want to get as many strikeouts as they possibly can. Flew open a little bit with that front shoulder, but was able to slow his bat down just enough to make contact with that pitch, keep the at-bat alive. hard into the outfield, and even when you keep it on the ground, it feels great when you hit a missile like that.
It's off his shoulder, eats him up. Throw back in quickly. First and second now with nobody out.
Batting third.
Big rip off the bat there. Some seriously loud contact on that knock. Didn't bring in the run, but he got him that much closer to taking the lead here.
And here comes Bellinger. On the ground to first. Fired to second. To first. Double play. Nicely done.
The 3-6-1 double play, in my opinion, one of the toughest plays to make. You've got a pitcher covering first, and the middle infielder throwing to a moving target. Everything has to be perfect, and right there, they made it look pretty easy.
Nice grab. Over to first, and they get the out. Ready to go for the last half of the inning. And going to the mound in this one for the Yankees, Max Fried. What do we have on him?
The opposing hitters are going to see a lot of cutters. This guy can throw it to the front side of the plate, the back side of the plate, so you're really not able to cheat to get the fat part of the bat on the baseball.
And an ABS challenge coming from behind the dish. Fastball for a strike. Right side. Rice takes it to the bag. One gone, bottom half of the first. Time to check out the lineup for the White Sox. So up next, Colson Montgomery. That misses. And that is ball one. I thought that was a strike, and here's a challenge. There's a strike.
He's trying to stay away from this lefty, knowing that a lot of left-handers like the ball down and in.
Ground ball up the middle. That's a base hit. So a man aboard now with one away.
Batting third baseman, Miguel.
And that is out of play. Swings through that one.
No, he's really working that inside corner with the cutter. I tell you what, I hated that pitch. So tough to get the barrel to and to keep it fair.
Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball. The 0-2. Swing and a ground ball. And that's just foul. Got him. That's out number 2.
Batting fourth, first baseman,
Munetaka Murakami now at the plate. He's got some power, no doubt. And first offering is fouled off. Montgomery off of first with 2 away. Swings through that one for strike 2. And it's fouled off. They'll do it again. Battling here as he fouls it away. Gets a piece there. We'll do it again.
Well, he's desperately looking for that swing and miss. He's going to have to just change speeds a little bit, try to move it around, create just a little bit of illusion at the end.
Popped up to the left into foul ground. And that'll do it. We played an inning. No score. We move ahead to the top of the second now. And stepping in for the Yankees, Ben Rice. Hard grounder into the outfield for a knock. So a runner aboard to start the inning.
Batting sixth, second baseman.
Once you get the ball by the pitcher, there's a lot of base hits up the middle, even on ground balls. So a nice job to use that big hole and get himself a hit.
Here comes the 0-1. On the ground, right side, and it goes just foul. Hot shot, and he can't knock it down. Lead runner to second, so 2 on and nobody out.
Couple of singles back to back. He got that front foot down, and pitch recognition was on point. Pretty impressive for an 0-2 count. Runner in scoring position now, and a good opportunity to push across the first run of the ballgame.
Ryan McMahon steps to the plate. Yeah, that's fouled off. The 0-1. That's a bullet, but it goes foul.
So now it's all about protect mode. Try to shorten up, try to track the ball, block it if you have to, as far as just a late swing that maybe you're not sure about, but some way, somehow climb back into this at bat through the count.
And they tag him out.
Batting eighth.
Runners at second and third and 1 out. Jose Caballero stepping in now for the Yankees. Golden opportunity right here. That's to third. Now 2 away as they get a run across.
Batting ninth, catcher Austin Wells.
Swing and a high fly ball right field. That one back, that one on its way, and it's gone. A 2-run shot, and they add on. It's 3-0.
They wasted no time in that at bat, swinging at the first pitch, and he punished it. With this pitcher's velocity, a changeup is really a break for a hitter. He got a BP fastball, didn't move a whole lot, and he absolutely tattooed it.
So the batter now will be Trent Grisham. Hammered down the right side, but foul. Two gone, bases empty, but 3 runs across here at the top of the second. Oh, look at the stop. Nicely done for the out. Another look at the long ball for the Yankees. It's now 3. Back here on the south side, we head to the bottom of the second. Austin Hayes steps to the plate for the White Sox.
A 3-0 lead is great, but you can't get too comfortable. Got to stay aggressive, keep attacking hitters, try to cruise through this ball game.
Oh, 2 now. This one popped up. Foul ground, first base side. 1 away. And
ball, that's outside. That's a ball.
James Kingsley, our plate umpire, consistent as you mentioned, and maybe a little generous on the edges. That one ripped right center field. Way back there. And it is out of here.
Knew what pitch he wanted to hit. Spent on some other pitches in this at bat. Was very patient, and it paid off.
And here is Sosa to the plate. On the ground to Jazz. Slings to first in time. 2 down, bases empty. Edgar Caro digs in now.
Nope, that's inside.
A swing and a miss, and that's strike 1. That one fouled off. Two down, bases empty, but one run across. Bottom half of inning number 2. Maximus notches the K. But the White Sox get one on a homer. It's now a 3. Back at right field. And stepping in for New York, Aaron Judge. Hammered, base hit. Man aboard on the leadoff single. Worm burner into the outfield for a knock. Lead runner holds up. They're at first and second with nobody out.
Back-to-back singles. I know that was a ground ball, but it was absolutely hammered through the infield. That's not one you're excited to get in front of if you're an infielder. You know they used to say, charge it. Crazy.
And here is Giancarlo Stanton. Grounded out his first time up.
You know, these Yankees doing a good job of simply getting the bat on the ball in this game, and the numbers back that up. They're putting together strong at-bats with good contact, and 5 of their hits have come on the ground. That's a lot of ground ball base hits.
Fair ball. Here comes the Judge around third. One run across. Throw cut off to second, and he's got no chance. He's out. High fly ball, right field. This could go the distance. Home run. That'll fire up the dugout, and they add to their lead. He only needed one swing to square it up.
Not wasting any time in that at bat, Boog. Aggressive, and it paid off.
Now here is Jazz Chisholm Jr. The 0-1. Got the bat going too soon. It's strike 2. That one to first. Murakami takes it to the bag, steps on first, and it's out number 2. 2 outs, base is empty. Here's Ryan McMahon now. Out in front with the swing, and that is strike 1.
Well, at that velocity, if that's all you're seeing, 88, you can handle that all day long. That's what you get in batting practice. But off the velocity of the fastball, that is a very tough pitch to adjust to.
The 0-2. Hacks and misses. It's a strikeout. But they strike for 3 in the inning. 2 on this 2-run. Here on the south side as we go to the last of the third. Luis Angel Acuna steps to the plate for the White Sox. This ball's chopped to the ground, but it kicks foul. That to right. Judge should have this one and makes the grab. 1 up, 1 down.
Up next for the White Sox, second baseman, Chase Mydron.
Swings, fouls it off, and he breaks his back. Now the 0-1. He swings and hits a fly ball, center field. That one gets down for a hit. So they get a man aboard with a 1-out single. And he'll pull into second safely.
Hey, whatever works, right? Doesn't have to be impressive. Could be a chance here for them to start clawing back into this ballgame.
Montgomery.
Colson Montgomery, the next to hit. And the first pitch misses for ball 1.
The rest of the lineup could learn a thing or two from this at bat right here. He's been patient, and now he's in the driver's seat with a 2-0 count.
Man at second. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. 2 gone.
He had him out in front, which isn't easy to do against a hitter like this, known for using the entire field. Just couldn't sit back long enough on that one.
And that is that. The White Sox leave 1. They trail it 6-1. Back here on the south side, all set for the start of the inning. Jose Caballero stepping in now for the Yankees. And first offering is fouled off. And that one hammered back there. Out of here. He circles the bases. Now the White Sox.
For the White Sox, number 63.
A little out front there as he swings through it. Swing and a miss. 0-2. Stays alive. The 0-2. Ripped, and he can't glove it. It's by him.
Up next for the Yankees.
Back to the top of the Yankee order. Now here's Trent Grisham, 1 for 2. Ripped, but it curls foul. This one ripped, but foul to the right. 1 on, nobody out, a run in, top half of inning number 4. Caught him looking for the K.
Up next for the Yankees, right fielder Aaron Judge.
And first offering is fouled off. On the ground, could be 2. 1 at second, and their second double play of the day will end the 4th. Solo homer extends the Yankees lead. It's now 7. Ready to go, bottom 4. So up now for Chicago, Munetaka Murakami.
This is one of those times when you want to be aggressive. Go ahead and pitch to contact. Let the defense work behind you. You've got a nice, comfortable lead. Don't try to be too fine.
Cuts on it and misses. That's a strikeout. And that's 4 strikeouts.
Wow, short work to send him packing to start the inning, and no messing around either. All 3 pitches were in the strike zone, attack mode all the way, and that's pretty impressive given the pop he was dealing with at the plate.
The White Sox with a lot of ground to make up. We're here in the bottom of the 4th. And there's a foul ball. Strike 3, and that's 2 in a row.
Well, that's a blue zone right there, or the cold zone on the hitting chart. Just doesn't have much success in that part of the strike zone, and a really good pitcher executing, try to go there as often as you can. The numbers are in your favor.
In the air, fairly deep to right field. Judge settles underneath it, and that is that. Down in order go the White Sox. They're down 7-1. Back at right field. This offense has lifted them to a lead with plenty of hits so far in this one as we look at the spray chart.
Yeah, when a team has this many knocks, a lot of the time it gets clustered to one side or another. Not today. They're hitting it all over the field.
Hit well, right field, way back, and gone. That one felt good. And now it's Giancarlo Stanton. Got it started a little too early. Strike one. And he swings and lifts one to deep center field. That one carrying. Get out of town. They do it again. Back-to-back homers. Crushed to right. This one's got a chance. Out of here. Home run. They've hit another. He's done it again. Jazz Chisholm Jr. will hit next. That one hammered but pulled foul. What a stop. It's there, and that's a great play. Out towards right center field. Acuna on the move. Pulls it down, and he makes the catch. And there's two down. So up next for New York, Jose Caballero. On the ground, and that's a fair ball. He's already homered here in this one. On the ground to first. He takes it himself to the bag, and that'll do it. They explode with three. This one isn't exactly close, Chris. Let's go off script for a moment.
I'm game.
Were we on script?
Never.
Singy, were you superstitious as a player?
I'd say a little bit, and I wouldn't want to admit it, but I think, you know, you have a good game the next day. You're maybe thinking a little.
This one swung on and hit well. Way back there. And that's a foul ball. Swings through that one. It's a strikeout.
Up next for the White Sox, catcher Edgar Arrow.
And a foul ball.
We've got some superstitions up here in the booth, and you never can say, hey, this game's going really fast early in the ball game.
Yeah, that is one of the ways that we are capable of putting the jinx on the game, is talking about how fast the game is going. That normally will grind it to a screeching halt.
No question. Well, he's been racking up the strikeouts, and what's so impressive, not walking anyone. I mean, this guy's just going right after hitters, filling up the strike zone, and it looks like hitters, they're trying to think with him, but they just are a pitch behind. Dominating stuff out there on the mound.
Two down, nobody on.
Oh, he's got to be pretty proud of this outing so far. Sometimes guys cower coming into a ballpark like this, but he has attacked hitters. Pitching on the road like this is very impressive. This has been a treat to watch.
Gets a piece and stays alive. Grounds one to short. Fires to first on the run. What a play. Inning over. 1, 2, 3 go the White Sox. They're down 9. It's 10-1. We're back, and here's a look at how we got to Trent Grisham getting ready to hit.
Center fielder Trent Grisham.
And a good fastball to start him off. That's strike one. Hit on the ground to the right side. And foul ball. Murphy in his 3rd season, 27 years old, and he was a 6th-round draft pick. Swing, and this is ripped down the right field line. Way back there. Out of here. He'll take a trot around the bases. This one drilled to left. No doubt about it as they add on more. Gone. They go back to back, and they add a run.
The sun rises, and Aaron Judge.
Tyler Gilbert taking over on the mound. Here comes Cody Bellinger. He's already homered in this game. Line drive. That's a base hit into right field.
Up next for the Yankees, the designated hitter, Giancarlo Stanton.
Swing and a ball driven out to center. That one carrying. Gone.
Well, he's living up to his power hitting reputation today, Boog. A second homer just confirms what we already knew about his ability to hit the ball a long way.
And now here is Ben Rice in the air to left center. Acuna gets under it. And there's one away. Here's the second baseman, Jazz Chisholm Jr. 1 for 3. Popped up. 2 down. That one ripped right center field. And in one hops the wall. Safely into second. He's got a double.
Everything came together for him. Double into the gap, and that was a really
nice.
Man in scoring position with 2 away. Jose Caballero digs in now. In the air, right field. And that is that. But they go deep 3. Here on the south side, well, we go bottom 6. Chase Maidra steps to the plate for the White Sox. And first offering is fouled off. Swings through that.
This guy's sink has so much drop in it. It's almost like a split finger fastball. Instead of just weak contact and balls on the ground, he gets swings and misses.
Swings through it for the K. Strikeout number 8. Ground ball right side, and that one handled. Throws to first in time. So up next for Chicago, Miguel Vargas.
Third baseman, Miguel.
And first offering is fouled off.
I'm impressed by the number of first pitch strikes. He's not afraid of contact. Some guys, they'll nibble just because they don't want to get hit hard. That's not what we're seeing here.
Fights it off. He'll see another. 2 down, nobody on. He goes down looking. The Yankees.
Leading off for the Yankees, catcher Austin Wells.
That's a base hit. And that turns the lineup over. Back to the top of the order now. Here's the center fielder, Trent Grisham. Drilled in the air, high and deep right field. Back there. And wow, that one is way out of here.
Love to see a hitter aggressive on the first pitch of an at-bat. You watch him from the on-deck circle, so when you step in the box, you're ready to pull the trigger wherever it's at. Really.
Judge rips that one. And that's going to bang against the wall. And he's got a double, his 4th hit.
These hitters today are so great with handling velocity. They're seeing high speeds day after day, and a nice job of turning that one around.
Bellinger up to hit. Out towards right center field. Acuna on his way over. Brings it in. Runner tags at second. Here's Stanton now. He's got a couple homers already, so can he possibly do it again?
Come on, man. Of course he can. Those 2 he hit were legit, and he looks pretty locked in right now at the dip.
One away with a runner at third. Here in the top half of inning number 7. On the ground to the left. Ball comes home, and he's dead at the plate.
The Yankees, first baseman Ben Wright.
Ripped on the ground to second. They take the force out, and that ends the inning. 2-run blast for the Yankees this inning. Back here on the south side. Now here's the cleanup hitter for the White Sox, Munetaka Murakami. Fly ball down the line, and that's a foul ball. Way out front for strike 2. And Fried gets his 2nd strikeout of the game.
Oh, that's a curveball that I'm sure he wants back at the plate. 2 strikes, the sort of pitch you're hoping for. A bit of a mistake, and I'd say in a very hittable location, but clearly the break was enough to get him to swing through it.
Foul ball. Oh, and 2 now as he swings through it. In the air, left field. Bellinger moving under this one. That's out number 2. Andrew Benintendi steps up. He swings and fouls one off. 2 down, nobody on. Here at the bottom of the 7th. Swing and a miss. And it's 0-2. Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball. Next pitch is in the dirt.
Down.
1-2 the count. Lifted in the air, right center field. And that'll fall for a base hit. And they had their first base runner since the 3rd inning. And he'll pull into second with 2 gone.
Up next for the White Sox, designated hitter Lenny.
On the ground to short, Caballero. He's in there. Now it's the White Sox catcher, Edgar Quero. In the air to left center. And that will end the inning. Back at right field. And stepping in for the Yankees, Jazz Chisholm Jr. Hammered down the right side, but foul. And now the 0-1. Ground ball up the middle. That's a base hit. And the leadoff man aboard. On a line, and that's got extra bases written all over it. Jazz on his horse coming around third. He'll score easily, and they extend their lead.
Puts a run on the board and picks up an RBI.
New pitcher for the White Sox, Sean Newcomb. So man aboard. Now it's the shortstop, Jose Caballero. There's a swing and a drive. And wow, that one is way out of here. Another homer. His second home run of the game, and they boost their lead. It's 19-1.
First pitch hacking, and it paid off for him in a big way. Welcome to the game. First pitch out of the bullpen, a tough one, and you know he's just trying to get one in there for a strike. And on the other side, as a hitter, it's a great time to be aggressive and let it fly. It's not what they were looking for when they turned to him, but now he's got to find a way to reset.
This one in the air. Vargas under this one. And there's one down.
Up next for the Yankees, center fielder Trent Grisham.
So back to the top of the order. Here's the center fielder, Trent Grisham.
Coming off an absolute bomb in his last at bat.
And first offering is fouled off. To the right side. Murakami takes it himself. Now 2 away.
And it may be a long shot, but a triple here will give him the cycle.
On the
That ball's
ground.
foul.
And foul ball. 2 down, nobody on. This to third. Vargas fires across the diamond, and the inning is over. Another look at the long ball for the Yankees. Home half of inning number 8 straight ahead. Here on the south side, so up now for Chicago, Luis Angel Acuna.
Pretty amazing, his first pitch strike percentage over 90%. You know you're getting something in the zone first pitch. So if you're a hitter, got to be ready to let it fly, even though he's had a lot of success on that first pitch of the at bat.
Swing and a miss, struck him out. And his 11th strikeout in this one, really racking up the whiffs. He was late there, strike 1. And a swing and a miss.
So impressive how the velo is still there even this deep into the outing.
Fouled off, and they'll do it again. In the air out towards right center. Grisham trying to get there. Pulls it down, and he makes the catch.
Up next for
2
the
down. Now here is Colson Montgomery.
Montgomery.
To the right side,
Nope,
but
that's
it
foul.
kicks foul. Next offering is fouled back. The Yanks up big in this one. Here, the bottom half of the 8th inning. Ground ball right side, it squirts through. And that extends the inning. Fouled off left side. Here's the 0-2. Strike 3, struck him out for the 3rd time today. Back here on the south side, we go to the 9th. Cody Bellinger stepping in now for the Yankees. Hit in the air right field, and that one way back there, and that is way gone. Cody Bellinger blasts one out. He's done it again.
For the White Sox, number 31, Grant Taylor.
Drilled to right, way back there, and that is gone. Another one. Back-to-back homers. That's his 3rd home run of the game. High fly ball down the left field line. Way back there. And a foul ball. Nobody out with a pair of runs across in the frame here at the top of the 9th. Swing and a high fly ball out there towards left field. One down. Now it's the second baseman, Jazz Chisholm Jr. Swing and a base hit. So a man aboard now with one away.
Up next for the Yankees, third baseman Ryan McMahon.
Liner caught at second. Now a throw to first, and he won't get back in time. It's a double play. Back at right field, bottom of the ninth. Munetaka Murakami steps to the plate for the White Sox. Swing and a miss as he was out front that time.
I mean, his pitch efficiency, ability to get ahead.
Here comes the skipper. Number 39 will take over here.
And he's got a nice lead to
Fly ball down the line. And it hooks just foul. Gets a piece there. We'll do it again. And the 0-2. Battling here. He fouls it away.
Also really good at bat. What I like about this guy, his bat stays in the zone for a long time. Gives him the ability to foul off tough pitches.
And there's one down. A bit behind with that swing. It's strike one. Up the middle, Caballero. White Sox down to their final out. Two down, base is empty. Benintendi to the plate. This one in the air, center field. Grisham under it. He's got it. Ball game. The Yankees slug their way to a win in this one.